Are you going to the Singapore Grand Prix for the first time? Are you looking for any helpful advice or tips and tricks on how to navigate the Singapore Grand Prix from someone else who's done it before? Hi, my name is Lauren. I have been to 4 Grand Prix so far, 3 in Australia, 1 in Singapore, and I will be at the Singapore Grand Prix later this year. By no means am I an expert on actually going to a Grand Prix, but these are just some of the things that have actually helped me as someone who's done a couple of Grand Prix before. Now, I'm going to be talking here about what is the best way to get around Singapore financially. Before I go any further, that this advice that I will be giving is my own personal advice from my own personal experience, and it should not be used as financial advice. I'm only saying this because under Australian law, I can't actually give out personal financial advice because, well, I'm not qualified to. The first thing I just want you guys to know that most of Asia, it's a very cash-dominated society. But Singapore is a little bit different where, although they are very much a global north country, it's both cash and card is the way to go for most things. Now, for me personally, I'll be taking Singaporean dollars both in cash and also on my card because I have a travel card, which then I can load up into that particular currency. Now, one of the major reasons why I'm taking cash with me is because if I'm going to use the MRT, for example, and I need to top up my EasyLink card, they don't accept foreign cards. So that's one of the major reasons why you will need actually physical cash on you. And yes, you can use your foreign card to actually get around Singapore on public transportation. However, the catch is that you will be charged 60 cents per day. So your $2.10 ride may cost you a lot more than what you have bargained for. So this is why I personally prefer an EasyLink card over using my card just to save a little bit more money. But then there's also at other places such as hawker stalls, for example. If you go to, say, a food centre, you might actually find that they only do cash only at these food centres. So this is why it's important to actually have some cash on you. But for the Grand Prix, for example, it's both cash and card. However, if you are planning on going to buy, say, a drink, for example, and you see a big long line, chances are that big long line has actually been started because someone is using card and somebody else has been using card and someone else has been using card. And that's just the reason why you're waiting, is because they've had to wait for the thing to process before they can give the item to the customer. So do you know a way to actually save time in line? Bring cash with you. If you are planning on getting in a taxi, you have 3 options that are available to you to actually pay for your taxi fare, and that's cash, card, and also EasyLink as well. If you're planning on going to a convenience store, cash is preferable because not all convenience stores accept card. The other thing also we're talking about ATM machines. Now, most banks do actually accept foreign cards. The one that is pretty much very prevalent in Singapore, it will be DBS Bank and also OCBC Bank as well. But the catch is that they have very high charges for international cards. We're talking somewhere in the lines of 8 to 10 Singapore dollars to use their ATM. Yeah, that expensive. So where possible, try to actually avoid using card to get cash out. And if possible, make sure that if you are bringing some cash with you, bring smaller notes with you. So I do actually hope this is of some help for you if you come into Singapore. I would bring both cash and card. Both are very widely accepted, of course, but the thing is that card does come with some problems, such as it's not accepted at certain places, and also if you are in line at the Grand Prix, it will contribute to the long lines as well. Peace out, guys.